Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Nintendo All-Stars Double Cherry, the game that I'm making in Super Mario Maker. I showed you how to play these levels for yourself in the first video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Level 2, Toad Town Tunnels. Now, just like level 1, Toad Town Tunnels is a place from Paper Mario, so you might recognize some similarities. First, we've got this infinitely respawning mushroom, which is not a similarity, it's just something that's here. Also, if you go here, seems a little dangerous and pointless to go here, but there's the hidden 1-up. And since it's a bit dangerous to go there, that's why I have it right next to the respawning mushroom. That's like one bit of good game design I have in this level, although there are a few bits of bad game design, which I'll get to in a second. Here's a similarity to Paper Mario. We have a blooper enemy. In Paper Mario, there were 3 blooper bosses, and the first one was just a normal blooper. So yeah, one bit of bad game design is that the winged Galoomba up here, or whatever you want to call him, if you're going back to get that mushroom, he might jump on you without you realizing he was gonna be there, even though you should realize he was gonna be there because you had to get past him to get down here. But I still feel like that's one somewhat cheap thing that I could have avoided. Oh, also, before I take that, look, we can't get up here. But if we move this springboard over, may have messed up these enemy placements by having that guy go back, but it'll be fine. Here, if you're big, you can break through this. Also, if you want to place a spring without throwing it, or if you want to place an object without throwing it, duck before letting it go. Just a little tip there. But yeah, you need to be big to get here, which is why I have an infinitely respawning mushroom back there. And we've got a fire flower, and here's the second blooper boss. This is supposed to be like the electro blooper. The electro blooper was a big blooper with electrical powers, but we can't give a blooper electrical powers in this game, so sadly I just had to make it a bigger blooper. But it does its job. Now here's a bit of good game design that caused bad game design. I had to make this little nit. I had to lower the ground here in order to make sure that these guys didn't fall on you when you were jumping up here, wondering how do I get up here? Because it just would have been really cheap that way, you know. I cannot talk well now. It just would have been really cheap to have them just fall on you while you're trying to figure out how to get up. So some good game design is I lowered the floor so they can't get off. Bad game design is now you can't actually see this guy that's rolling around here up on the ceiling until he drops down, unless you're like standing on this spot, then you can see him up there. So yeah, that's one way that making the level better also made it worse in a different way. It's kind of interesting how game design works like that. And here we have our last blooper boss, the super blooper, which was a blooper nanny with some baby bloopers. And yeah, that's about it. It's not super long, but it is only the second level. A lot of people seemed to prefer this. A lot of people really seem to like this level, despite the fact that, you know, all the flaws that I pointed out. Like, there's some other levels that I personally really liked that other people didn't. I guess some people just have different tastes than me. I mean, I do like this level, it's just that there's some problems with it. But whatever. If people like it, then I'll definitely take their stars then. I'm fine with that. Anyways, so next time we will be doing level 3, Bowser's Airship, which, to be honest, is probably a bit harder than it should be. But, I mean, whatever, I'm fine with it. I mean, it's really not that hard unless you're going for the hidden 1-up. But we'll get to that in the next video. So yeah, this is the Terminian Hero, and I will see you next time.